You basically are discussing about the city creation. In this, basically, few people told that basically we have to do meeting here basically. That how basically this suddenly basically the population 10 crore people basically came from where basically. Even the World Health Organization telling that basically we have this much population only basically. But how basically the satellite group told that basically we have tracked this many population here basically in Earth planet. That is 10 crore extra basically. The data which you are giving basically. So earthquake department also basically was not able to track that 10 crore extra data which was came basically. So that is this group basically. That is this group, France group basically. Because they are this France group means this website basically is created by France, and data basically that is also given by France group only. Like this basically there are many websites basically. It's not like that basically. But few country only basically handles the earthquake data basically because it's very dangerous data. And that's why basically. And this group also basically was not able to track that 10 crore extra population basically which was came here basically. Then basically it was very shocking basically that's why basically the each and every human needs basically even the light basically which is coming now. This light, Prakash, yes, this Prakash, that also basically was connected with the current population that is not containing the 10 crore also. Even this frame basically, which is created from the wooden basically, that is also connected with the current population basically. So few people told that basically it might be possible that basically few data might have activated suddenly basically, which was not able to track by the World Health Organization long before basically, and they basically activated suddenly basically. Then he told that how basically that is possible here basically. That is how basically possible here. That how basically suddenly basically the data came here basically. So here basically few people say that basically it might be possible here that human clone basically suddenly basically created, but that is also informed basically in advance basically that this many human clones basically are going to come. So according to that basically prepare the data basically. Then into that yes basically then how basically the data basically came basically. That was actual question basically. So this group told that basically we were also not able to track it basically. We are also not able to track it. So one of the person told that earthquake department basically also was not able to track the data. So earthquake department also basically was not able to track the data basically. Suddenly basically from where basically data came in. Then he told that it might be possible that the blood cells which we have created, that blood cells, or basically it might be possible that basically suddenly some creation basically might have happened, and that basically converted into human souls or basically human clone basically converted, and suddenly the population basically created and nobody was able to inform that this have that basically each and every story started with it. Each and every story basically started. Each and every story basically started. Like this might be possible like this each and every story basically started. So one of the person told that suddenly basically creation, that was the reason basically due to corona disease basically. So one of the person told that basically the World Health Organization basically is telling that few people tells that basically this 12 lakh crore dollar basically they also not able to track basically. Then he told that yes, basically they are also not able to track. they were also not able to track. That is possible basically. Each and every world basically stock exchange basically who is handling the world, even basically for example I am not able to earn the 1 rupee also basically. That is also due to that reason, that due to that people basically they were also not able to handle this basically. Then few people says that basically that need to check here basically, like this basically the started thing basically. So here basically the thing was from where this 12 crore people, sorry 10 crore people basically came basically. In this basically lots of stories started. World Health Organization told that basically we are basically using the computer system here basically, because we can't go basically like this basically to the countries and basically tell basically कितना population है पता नहीं कितना population है, like this basically we can't say basically. For that basically the power supply companies and nuclear power companies are basically there, they are basically handling it basically. So that was the thing basically. So one of the person told that basically there might be basically it might possible that from other planets basically few people basically might have came. That possibilities basically are there. Or basically it might be possible that from one blood basically that type of technique are basically there. Technologies are there basically. For example, from my blood cells basically, that is the body. From my body parts basically, lots of people basically can be created basically. So that type of technique also basically are there basically. So somebody might have done that also basically. But without any information, you can't take anybody's blood cells basically. Yeah, basically. From for example, I am going in the road basically, and somebody taken my blood cells basically. That type of thing basically, that is basically not is possible here basically. If that is taken, then also basically it was captured basically, because it has taken in front of the any place only basically. Then it was that yes, that also basically somebody might have seen basically. So that also basically will be tracked basically. Then it was that yes, yeah, basically. From basically it might possible that basically from some other other country basically, or from other planet basically, data basically might have came basically. It might possible basically. So possibilities basically are there. So one of the person told that basically the University of Oxford group also basically was not able to track that data basically. University of Oxford group also basically was not able to track that data basically. So one Microsoft group basically told that basically we have got 1 lakh sand creation data basically, and 1 lakh sand creation data basically is given by the University of Oxford group basically. They are tracking our each and every information basically, that how many human souls basically was created from the Microsoft energy basically. That also basically they are tracking it basically. So like this basically University of Oxford group basically told that basically we are tracking each and every information basically which is generated by our words basically. In this basically 35 word basically we have given to the Microsoft group basically, and Microsoft groups are basically telling that we are basically tracking each and everything basically, and Microsoft groups are also basically tracked by the Oxford group basically. That also like these groups are basically telling. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this only.